You are not alone. Many men, just like you, lie awake at night, silently wondering about something they would never dare ask anyone, not even their closest friends or trusted doctor. It is a question whispered in late-night Google searches, hidden in anonymous forums, and buried under years of shame and silence. What truly happens to your prostate if you masturbate every single day? Perhaps you have been bombarded with alarming warnings that it can cause damage, inflame your prostate, or even tragically increase your risk of prostate cancer. These fears are not just unsettling. The thought of unknowingly harming your body with a private, natural act can be deeply distressing. They are terrifying, especially for men over 40, who may already be grappling with the subtle, sometimes unwelcome, signs of an aging prostate. And trust me, what you are about to learn may fundamentally change how you view this deeply personal habit. But today, I am here to pull back the curtain and reveal what the most rigorous science truly says. He maintains a balanced diet, adheres to a regular exercise routine, and diligently attends his annual checkups. What started as an occasional trip to the bathroom escalated into waking up multiple times, disrupting his precious sleep. But despite the reassurance, a deeper, more primal fear lingered within Richard. He worried about something far worse. He felt a persistent, frustrating sensation, as if his bladder was never truly empty, and his once strong urine stream had dwindled into a weak, hesitant trickle, leaving him feeling frustrated and defeated. Yet, despite his best efforts, one particular concern has always shadowed him: his prostate. Because far from being harmful, consistent ejaculation may actually be one of the most powerful natural ways to safeguard your prostate health for decades to come. He is 62 years old, recently retired, and lives a quiet life in the rolling hills of Manchester. So, let us embark on this journey of discovery by first understanding the unsung hero of this story: the prostate gland. Part 1. Richard's Secret Struggle. An introduction to the prostate. Let me introduce you to someone you might recognize, perhaps even a reflection of yourself. His name is Richard. Richard is a man who genuinely prioritizes his health. A few years ago, Richard's nights began to change. His doctor, ever reassuring, explained that these were common signs of benign prostatic hyperplasia, a non-cancerous enlargement of the prostate that affects millions of men as they age. Driven by this anxiety, he devoured every piece of information he could find about the prostate. It was during this relentless research that he repeatedly stumbled upon a disturbing idea, a notion echoed in countless articles and forums, that frequent masturbation could, in fact, damage the prostate. The message was insidious, suggesting that a natural biological act could be a hidden detriment to his health. Could something so instinctive genuinely be a silent enemy of men's health? This is not anecdotal evidence or speculative theories. But is it true? Part 2. The Scientific Revelation. Harvard's groundbreaking discovery. To uncover the truth, we must turn our attention to one of the most groundbreaking pieces of research ever conducted in men's health. In a landmark study conducted by Harvard University's T.H. Chan School of Public Health, researchers embarked on an ambitious journey, meticulously tracking nearly 32,000 men over an astonishing 18-year period. They were not seeking guesses or opinions. They were collecting hard, quantifiable data, documenting everything from lifestyle habits and dietary choices to health outcomes with unparalleled precision. Among the myriad factors they rigorously examined, one key element stood out: ejaculation frequency. The results were clear, compelling, and utterly transformative. When the immense volume of data was finally analyzed, the researchers made a discovery that sent genuine shockwaves through the global medical community. This wasn't a minor correlation. It was a powerful, statistically significant finding. These aren't just educated guesses. They are mechanisms rooted in our understanding of physiology and cellular biology. Men who ejaculated 21 times or more per month exhibited a profoundly significant outcome. They had an astonishing 33% lower risk of developing prostate cancer compared to those who ejaculated only 4 to 7 times. Every single day, this factory diligently produces a vital fluid that contributes to the volume and composition of your semen. Let that sink in for a moment. More frequent ejaculation. A substantially reduced risk of prostate cancer. And these findings were not an isolated incident or a scientific anomaly. This stagnation can lead to the undesirable buildup of old, potentially unhealthy cells, metabolic waste products, and even inflammatory compounds. An earlier, highly respected Australian study independently echoed the exact same conclusion, that frequent ejaculation appeared to exert a protective effect on the prostate. But the crucial question remained. How? How could something so often misunderstood potentially offer such remarkable protection? Part 3. 3 powerful theories. Unlocking the prostate's protection. The scientific community has developed compelling theories to explain this fascinating link between ejaculation frequency and prostate health. Theory 1. The prostate stagnation hypothesis. Clearing the pipes, imagine your prostate gland not as a static organ, but as a dynamic miniature factory. Now, picture what happens if the pipes of this factory, the delicate ducts and tubules within the prostate, become clogged because the fluid is not regularly released. The prostate stagnation hypothesis proposes that regular ejaculation acts like a powerful internal flush. It helps to physically clear out these ducts, effectively removing accumulated toxins, potential carcinogens, and inflammatory agents. This regular housekeeping keeps the gland clean, healthy, and less hospitable for the initiation and progression of cellular abnormalities. It is a natural detoxification process, preventing the harmful accumulation that could otherwise contribute to disease. Every time a cell divides, there is an inherent, albeit tiny, risk of mutation, a microscopic error in the genetic code that can, over time, trigger the uncontrolled growth characteristic of cancer. Theory 2. Cellular renewal and mutation prevention. The fresh start. Our bodies are constantly engaged in a meticulous dance of cell division and replacement. Some leading scientists believe that ejaculation actively encourages healthy cellular turnover within the prostate. By regularly expelling prostatic fluid and its cellular components, the gland may be prompted to shed aging, potentially damaged or precancerous cells more efficiently. Key among these are oxytocin, often dubbed the love hormone, and dopamine, the neurotransmitter associated with pleasure and reward. This dynamic process of renewal essentially reduces the window of opportunity for damaged cells to accumulate mutations and proliferate. Less cellular damage and a more robust renewal system equate to a lower overall risk. Masturbation, long shrouded in myth and often unjustly demonized, may actually emerge as a fundamental and surprisingly powerful pillar in a man's comprehensive prostate health strategy. These older cells are then replaced with vibrant, new, and healthy cells. Theory 3. Stress and inflammation reduction. The body's calming effect. After immersing himself in the Harvard research and understanding the scientific rationale behind it, something profound shifted within him. The heavy cloak of shame that had weighed him down for years began to lift. It has profound emotional, psychological, and even hormonal effects on the male body. Instead, he began to embrace it as an integral, healthy component of his overall well-being, a natural biological process with tangible health benefits. Let us be honest about the broader impact of ejaculation. It is far more than just a physical release. He committed to daily walks, ensuring he moved his body consistently. He increased his intake of green tea, known for its powerful antioxidants. When a man achieves orgasm and ejaculates, his body undergoes a powerful physiological response, releasing a cascade of beneficial neurochemicals. These powerful chemicals work synergistically to reduce stress, alleviate tension, and promote a profound sense of well-being. Why is this significant for your prostate? Because chronic stress is unequivocally linked to chronic inflammation, a pervasive underlying factor for a vast array of diseases, including various forms of cancer. By regularly engaging in an act that naturally lowers stress and promotes relaxation, you are indirectly reducing systemic inflammation throughout your body, creating a far healthier, less conducive environment for prostate issues to develop. Taken together, these three powerful theories paint a compelling and empowering picture. Part 4. Richard's turnaround. Embracing a modern strategy. Let us revisit Richard, our man from Manchester. He stopped viewing his sexuality as a clandestine act or a potential threat to his health. Empowered by this newfound knowledge, Richard also began to actively incorporate other proactive strategies into his daily routine. He deliberately added more tomatoes, rich in lycopene, and fatty fish like salmon, brimming with omega-3 fatty acids to his diet. Most importantly, armed with confidence rather than fear, he scheduled his annual PSA test. His numbers, to his immense relief, were well within the normal range. His bothersome urinary symptoms noticeably improved, granting him greater comfort and control over his body. Remember, while ejaculation is a crucial piece of the puzzle, a holistic approach is always the most effective. He felt a renewed sense of empowerment, not just over his prostate health, but over his entire life. Part 5. The bigger picture. Your holistic prostate health toolkit. Now, let us talk about you, and the powerful actionable tools you need to protect your prostate, starting today. 1. Diet as your ally. Embrace lycopene. Load up on bright red and pink fruits and vegetables like cooked tomatoes. Their lycopene is more bioavailable when cooked. Watermelon and pink grapefruit. Omega-3 fatty acids are powerful anti-inflammatory agents. Lycopene is a potent antioxidant that supports prostate cell health. Go green. Increase your intake of cruciferous vegetables like broccoli, cauliflower, and kale. These contain compounds that support detoxification pathways. Garlic and onions. Incorporate more of these alliums into your cooking. They contain compounds linked to reduced cancer risk. Omega-3 power. Regularly consume fatty fish such as salmon, mackerel, and sardines, or consider a high-quality fish oil supplement. Quitting is one of the single most impactful actions you can take for your health. Limit the unhealthy. Cut back significantly on processed meats, excessive dairy, and sugary beverages, all of which can contribute to inflammation. Be mindful of your intake. 2. Exercise for vitality. Move your body. Regular physical activity is not just for your heart or waistline. It significantly helps regulate hormones, reduces systemic inflammation, and improves blood flow to all organs, including your prostate. This could be brisk walking, jogging, swimming, cycling, or strength training. Aim for consistency. Target at least 30 minutes of moderate intensity activity most days of the week. 3. Kick bad habits. Say no to smoke. Smoking is a direct assault on your DNA, significantly increases oxidative stress throughout your body, elevating cancer risk for numerous organs, including the prostate. Moderate alcohol. While occasional, moderate alcohol consumption may be fine for some. Excessive drinking increases inflammation and stress on your body's systems. 4. Prioritize screening and early detection. Know your risk. If you are over 50 years old or over 40 with a family history of prostate cancer, it is crucial to have an open and honest conversation with your doctor. Discuss PSA testing and DREs. Understand the pros and cons of PSA. blood tests and digital rectal exams with your healthcare provider. Early detection, when appropriate, can be life-saving, and part of a healthy routine can be a beneficial component of a man's overall well-being and prostate health strategy. 5. Embrace your sexual health. Educate yourself. Understand that masturbation, especially when it is consistent, guilt-free, release the myths. It is time to let go of outdated, fear-mongering myths and instead embrace the robust scientific evidence that supports the positive role of regular ejaculation. Part 6. Closing reflection. Facts over fear, your empowered future. In fact, the evidence strongly suggests it may do the exact opposite. It may significantly lower it. Regular ejaculation may help to clean your prostate, support healthy cellular renewal, regulate your hormones, reduce inflammation, and ultimately protect your health long into your later years. Subscribe to our channel and make sure to turn on the notification bell so you never miss our next myth-busting health video. What other men's health myths or taboos have you encountered that deserve to be brought into the light and confronted with the truth? What does daily masturbation truly do to your prostate? So, let us circle back to our original, burning question. The answer, powerfully backed by world-class, extensive research, is this. It is one vital piece of a larger, intricate puzzle. But it is an incredibly important piece. One that has been unfairly shrouded in misinformation for far too long. It is high time we stop shaming men for seeking natural pleasure, and instead, start empowering them with accurate, evidence-based science. It does not wear you out. It does not increase your risk of prostate cancer. This is not a blanket license to ignore a healthy diet, skip your doctor's visits, or disregard other crucial aspects of men's health. If this video has helped you gain a clearer, more confident understanding of your body, please take a moment to tap the like button. Now I want to hear from you. Leave a comment below, and let us continue this journey of knowledge and empowerment together. Stay informed, stay confident, and above all, stay healthy.